It's over 9,000!
Indiscriminate, I'd rather be elite. I'll choose my own chances. Unsubstantiated rumors flown are true. I'm here for me, not you. Non-conglomerate, I mean what I say. I'm not your fucking skin. But apparently I've alienated some. It seems my jobs have done. Never understand it. Try to buy it, branded. And when you lose, 'cause it's my job to keep on rocking lead. This music ain't your fucking industry.
Hello everybody, I'm B-Bake and this is my room. So, let's talk about animated series.
God, not another animated series.
I know. It's like everyone and their brother has one now.
There's tons of them on TV. Most people can relate to the more childish ones like Rugrats and SpongeBob, but then there are more adult-related television shows. Most popular are The Simpsons and Futurama, but then you got the modern-day animated adult shows like South Park and Family Guy, which are two of my favorite shows of all time. But there are a lot of shows that most people don't know about that are aired, maybe have like one season or two, and then they're off. A lot of these suck, and a lot of these are good. So we're going to talk about one that's good. After all, this is buried treasure. So we're going to talk about a show called Mission Hill.
1, 2, 3, 4.
If you don't know what Mission Hill is a show by creators Bill Oakley and John Weinstein, former executive producers and head writers of The Simpsons. They wanted to create a show that was, different. The Simpsons was great, but it was the traditional sitcom, but it was animated and made fun of cliches that are around the American lifestyle. And Futurama is a great science fiction show, has some of the best, but if you notice, it's all about adult characters. Even South Park, even though it's about kids, it's never about that in-between stage. Never mainly about teenagers or mid-20s characters. And that's what Bill Oakley and John Weinstein wanted to create. It was more relatable to college kids or just out of college kids or kids going into college or even high schoolers. So they thought of Mission Hill. Mission Hill is this. Andy French, a underground cartoonist, has to have his little brother come live with him in the city of Mission Hill, whose his brother's name is Kevin French. Now Andy is, like I said, an underground cartoonist who's a bit of a slacker and thinks he's all that.
You're the Spartacus of us wage slaves.
Thanks. I always thought of myself more as Popeye, but Spartacus is good too. Though it's not really fair to compare them, because they lived in different times, and we just...
And his little brother, Kevin French, is a nerd. And you can tell he's a nerd because, he wears glasses. And he's socially awkward.
Tell me where room 410 is?
I think it's in my pants, man. Why don't you take a look?
I'm pretty sure it's not there. The 4 indicates it's on the 4th floor, and...
You're whack, man.
Oh, okay. Have a good time at the ski tournament.
And then there are the other characters, such as his roommate Jim, who is the typical stoner guy, and who's voiced by that fat comedian in the Sarah Silverman show. I forgot his name, but I'll have captions over this later.
I'm gonna pull this car over right now. What? Don't let me stop your arguing.
And then there's the girl roommate named Posey, who's the typical kind of dumb liberal hippie who says a lot of funny things like this.
To the woods snowshoe.
And then there's the minor character, the dog Stogie. I figured I'd mention him before any Mission Hill fans get pissed off and mention the dog, but that's pretty much Stogie. He's the dog, and he's an alcoholic. It's funny. And then there are my two favorite characters, the gay neighbors, Gus and Wally. Now, before anyone gets started, it's not because, what, is Ben a queer? Well, I like these characters because they're not portrayed in a very stereotypical gay way, and they're not, made out to be kind of gross or make you feel uncomfortable or... Ooh, Yeah, not stereotypical, not uncomfortable. I'm not homophobic, I swear. But seriously, these two characters are very great, and they go through a lot of development over the 13 episodes of Mission Hill.
Sorry about all the brouhaha last night.
You've been in a relationship this long, you better have a few beefs.
We'd have a few less beefs if someone would learn to pick up after himself.
I said I would use the hammer. Enough!
So now that you know the premise and the characters, what was the point of this show? And what was the type of humor they used? Was it like The Simpsons, like to make fun of, that stereotypical sitcom theme? Or was it like South Park that made fun of political issues that were going on at the time? Or was it like Family Guy, where they were just random unfunny jokes at stupid moments like, "Hey, do you think that's bad, Lois? Remember the time I chewed on a duck?" Well, no, there wasn't any of that. It was its own unique humor, which was a blend of other shows, such as, the stereotypical, slapstick humor.
I'll get the keys. Now, what happened to the couch?
We moved it over there last week, remember?
Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, there were a couple, verbal, kind of inappropriate jokes.
Now let's get home so I can start masturbating.
Condoms. What's wrong with our regular branded condoms?
Nothing, but these were on special, that's all.
You cheap gay bastard. These things are gonna fly right off.
And then, of course, there was just plain silliness, like something you'd see on Monty Python.
You've got a knife sticking out of your head.
Yeah, don't fuss over it.
Don't fuss. We've got to get you to a hospital.
Go to a hospital. Doctors always find something wrong with you.
May I at least ask what happened?
Nah. Some punk attacked me on the bridge. Threw him over. Great Michelob sandwich, honey.
May I at least?
Badgering me.
But probably my favorite joke in the whole show, and it's just a complete random joke, but it's one where Kevin's having a really bad day, and it's on his birthday. Shit's going on downtown, and then this random guy comes up to him and says,
Crazy world, huh? Well, don't let it get you down, son. I'm... Penis, 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 penis.
God, that makes me chuckle every time I see it.
Hey! Wanna buy an air conditioner? No thanks.
So basically, the whole point of the show is just to show the life of 20-year-olds, out-of-college students, the typical downtowners. People, who are into, like coffee or kind of indie movies or...
Going over to Backwash to see Silly Rabbit. They're in a ska band.
Did I just hear... ska?
All right, everybody stop!
After 13 exciting episodes of the first season of Mission Hill, a lot of people like me were like, oh boy, what's next? What could come after this? Oh, go to hell, marketing and net TV networks. Fuck you. I can't believe that a great show like Mission Hill was canceled, but dumb cartoons like Aqua Teen Hunger Force, Squidbillies, home movies, even Family Guy has some of the worst episodes on TV. American Dad, The Cleveland Show, all these shows stink, and they get tons and tons of seasons and episodes and merchandise and advertising. Blah, 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 blah. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of these mediocre shows getting all this attention when they're not even that freaking funny. Well, Mission Hill was a great show, and it was written so well. I recommend you buy the complete series on DVD. It is one of the best in adult-related humor, and it personally has a special place in my heart. And, well, get ready for next month, because it's October, and that's going to be a fun month for a special Halloween episode for you guys. Well, tune in next time to Buried Treasure. I'm B-Bake saying... Penis, 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 penis.